Hello everybody and welcome back to FTB Regrowth. I've done a few things off camera. I've made some new seeds, which I will show you how to do, but I tried to record this before and I was sick and I couldn't think properly and it was a mess. It was a mess, trust me. So what I did technically on camera, I'm not going to show. So I'm going to re-show you in a way that's going to make a lot more sense for people who don't know the mod, because otherwise I would have just confused everybody. But first, I did do a lot of quests. Well, I say a lot. I didn't do a ton of them, but I did a lot of what I feel are like the quests, or there's multiple of the same quest, and or storage quests, which I don't feel like are so important to the story, but important to me not going crazy, not having proper storage. So the first thing we should mention is that I did make the stone, the weakened fusion stone, and I don't believe that was recorded properly. So weakened fusion stone is the essence dust around a mana pearl. And you did already know I had the essence seeds. I have so much essence dust that I've stopped collecting it, which I may come to regret, but I have stopped collecting it for now. And then to get all of these seeds, we had to do these repeatable quests. You can do them every 3 days to get essence of tin. So I was just turning in floral powder, essence, and slate, sand, etc. to get essence of tin, coal, copper, and iron. And then you use those to make the respective seeds. So I will show you how to make copper seeds, and just remember that all of the other seeds are made with similar runic altar recipes. So if you're playing by yourself, you can check in NEI. If not, I'm not going to show every single one. But if somebody's really curious, I suppose I could. So you could let me know. But for now, I'm just going to show one. And because I already have the seeds, I don't need to do the quests to get the 4 essence of copper. And I've already made weak essence. And then I just need an essence seed. And I believe my wand is in this bag. So there's the wand. And I need some living rock. Do I have any more living rock? It's going to be in here, isn't it? Yep. Okay. Let's say I was pretty sure I had a lot of it. And we're going to sleep. Alright. So I really like how the magical crop seeds were made. I thought at first it was going to be more crossbreeding, which I would have been totally fine with, but I really like the magical way that it's been done too. So, if we look at the copper seeds again, you need the runic altar, which I think I made on camera, but just in case I didn't, just in case that's one of the things that I got cut out, it's 5 living rock around a mana pearl makes the runic altar, and then I had to make another mana spreader. This mana spreader takes the mana from the pool and will give it to the altar. So then, and I noticed that sometimes these do not drop as easily as you'd like. You need all 4 essence, all 4 copper, and I forgot to grab a seed, but that's fine. I will come over here and just grab this seed, and I'll fix that later, because that's just easier. Alright, so you've got your 4 copper, your 4 weak essence, and your seed, and they float around like this so you can see what you put in there, just in case you put something incorrect in there. And then if you right click, it shows you first what you're making, and it's got a little progress bar. So you wait for it to give it enough mana to make your item. And then throw a piece of living rock on top, and it gets all lightningy and magical, and then you right click one more time, and boom, seed. So then, of course, you have to make the farms to spread your seeds further and try to get better seeds. I've got 10 out of 10 for all of these. So, and also, I guess I should also mention, I said I didn't know what the strength stat does, and I have learned from one of my viewers that the strength stat is actually disabled in this pack, so you don't technically need 10 for that. If that's true, and it makes sense that it is, because I really don't understand what that stat is for. I think after he said that it's supposed to be meant for when there's weeds, and we don't have any weeds, so I'm just gonna drop these in here for now. So that's how you make the magical crop seeds. Like I said, they all have similar recipes. So if you look at iron seed, for instance, it's 3 iron, 1 copper, 4 essence, and a seed. So it's basically the same thing. It's just a very long process. So I don't think that showing all of that is necessary, especially since I've already done it. I do have the dye seeds, ender seeds, coal seeds, copper seeds, iron seeds, and tin seeds. I don't have anything else yet. So I did that one. I believe that one we saw what the world teaches. Yeah, we did that one. So then, yeah, the only other things I did were storage quests. The barrel. I made some oak drawers, which gave me even more oak drawers. And I made some bags. So the oak drawer, are made with chests and wood. And then the 4 times, which is the reward, are made with also chest wood. And those are these guys right here. And they just hold items in the side. So, juicer, you can hold up to 4 things on the 2x2s, 2 things on the 2x1s, etc. And then I did these 2 baggage quests. I made a void bag, which gave me a void chest. I put the void chest down here. I haven't really been using the void bag because I just see myself accidentally throwing away things I want to keep with that, trying to clear out the inventory. But I've been putting the extra seeds in here in an effort to not have so many seeds I'm never going to use. And then I made the regular white bag, which gave me the green bag. Where are they? White bag. Okay. So it's a tier 1, and it's just wool and string and a chest, and I got all of my string from crossbreeding cotton seeds. So I have a small cotton seed farm there. Today, I want to go exploring for an ocean, because I think that the next step that I want is a smeltery. I don't know how long that's going to take, so that might be an unrealistic goal for anytime soon. But I do know that to get to the smeltery, we have to go through Mariculture, and I don't know a lot about Mariculture, so I don't know how long it's going to take. But if you look up grout, which is the normal way to do a smeltery, you can't make it. I'm clicking it, can't make it. You can use it, but you can't use it to get anything because you can't make it. So then you have to look up the brick. Seared brick. And then ignore the facades. And it's down here. And it says grout, but we can't make it. So then you have to get the ingot caster, and that's the only way to do it. Or to smelt stone in the casting table, which is what I want. So you need to make seared stone in a crucible furnace, and the crucible furnace, I'm fairly certain, is Mariculture. Crucible furnace. Yes, Mariculture. So we need to do Mariculture. That is what we need to do. And I'm pretty sure that for that, we need to start what the world enables? Yes. Start what the world enables, because there's one over here for the vat, and then that one. So this is what we're going to start, but to do that, we need to explore for an ocean. For sure. So before we get into what the world enables, we are going to make the bags bigger, and Is it this one? Nope. What the world? Which one? The world teaches? Yes, this one. We're going to try to make. I think it's this one, the Atlas. So we need to go up this way. So first, let's work on that, I guess. So we need cartography basics. You're getting sick of getting lost in this terrain, which looks very much the same no matter which way you turn. Picking up the trade of cartography might be a wise move. You can use maps to survey the area, and when placed flat on a surface such as a frame, you can use a drafting compass to mark the points of interest on them too. Pity these marks fade rapidly as the map folds. Okay, so we need to make an empty map, a drafting compass, and an oak map frame. So, empty map is paper around a regular map or paper and ink. And I have so much ink, we'll just do that. So let's come up here. I think the ink is in the mob drops chest. Yes, it is. And I should have quite a bit of sugarcane. So we'll just make a load of paper. Empty map. Then a drafting compass. Oops, compass. Which is, oh, flint. Okay, so flint, 2 flint tool rods, and 2 sticks. And flint, I have, actually I think there might be flint in my inventory. Can you make flint tool rods like this, or do I need, no, okay, I need to go downstairs. That's fine. Do I even have a tool rod? I don't. I need to make a tool rod pattern. Then 2 flint tool rods. 2 flint tool rods, 2 regular sticks, and a piece of flint. All of my wood is upstairs. Alright, and the wood, I have lots of wood in here. We should probably just keep some wood on us. I usually try to, and it just hasn't been working out on here because I keep getting inventories full of seeds. So, there we are. Alright, so, drafting compass, and then I need I believe it was an oak frame, right? Frame. Oak map frame. So we need a slab and some sticks. Do I have any slabs? I do. Alright. Claim that reward. And then, I don't know, it says that I can make maps and put them on the frame, but I think we might skip that if we can. Because like I said, I want to make the atlas. And I think the atlas will carry the maps by itself. The scope of a map for recording your surveying of the world doesn't cut it. You think you might be able to collect multiple maps in a single tome, the atlas, by carrying around a drafting compass in it too. You should be able to mark locations of interest on the fly. That is what I want. So, how do I make an atlas? Slotted book, paper, a map, and a drafting compass. Jungle wood label and a book. Okay, that's easy enough. Hello again, everybody. I made a very terrible mistake. It would appear when I was looking up the atlas, I accidentally turned off my microphone. And I didn't notice for probably about 20 to 30 minutes worth of talking. Which means I've completed quests that we haven't even discussed yet. Because I thought that I was talking to you guys. Now I could put up the footage with voiceover or put up the footage without any sound at all. But I don't want to do that. I don't like voiceovers. I feel like it's sort of impersonal. So I'd rather just walk you through what I did and hope that nobody gets too confused. If anybody does get too confused, I understand. Don't be afraid to ask questions. I will completely explain what I did if I go too fast or if I completely miss that I did a quest in trying to explain to you what I did in a somewhat short amount of time since I've already done it. So we were trying to make Atlas, which needed the Jugwood label and the book, and I have done that. So the slotted book, the map, the paper, and the compass makes the Atlas. So I have the Atlas, and when you open the Atlas, you get this map. And it started off obviously very small, just this green area. But it saves where you've been. So I'm going to show you how to use the Atlas first. So you open the Atlas, and this is first you see a map in a book. And that's it. If you right click, you can add maps to it. So we've got all of these maps right here. I don't know what these lines are for exactly, but you can zoom in and out. And you can just auto create. I turn in yes, auto center yes. And the zoom level is 3. Because first it was really zoomed in. But I'll zoom it into 2 to try to show you. I made it so that it's going to be zoomed in a bit more. And then we'll close that, and then it will update. And I think that it will still save everything that I've done. So I did that. And I believe the next quest that I did after we did the Atlas was I went to What the World Enables, and I made the snorkel. Trying not to spoil too much of what I did early. So you've seen a few things at the bottom of the ocean that might prove useful. It seems some life has survived down there. At the time of reading this, I had not seen the ocean, so how was I supposed to know that? However, the water is so cold you're having trouble holding your breath. That we noticed with the squids. Maybe you can make something to help with that. And you made a snorkel. So, snorkel is made with 2 glass lenses and 2 sugar canes, and the glass lenses are any piece of glass. It doesn't have to be colored, surrounded by wood. So you make 2 of those, 2 sugar cane, you get a snorkel. And that's, I guess actually I should go grab that, because I am going to actually take you to the ocean that I found. So I'll grab the snorkel, and we will head off to the ocean. The Atlas will only map if it's open. I should mention that, but I believe that everything is already mapped. I also mentioned, and I don't think this was in the video, that I made a mob spawner. Now, when I made the mob spawner, I thought that there was a slight chance I saw an ocean in that direction from the very top, but I wasn't. Hello, zombie. I wasn't 100% positive due to the fact that sometimes things don't render properly on my computer, especially in far distances. So I wasn't sure if I was seeing an ocean or just like blue sky way out in the distance that looked like an ocean. But because I thought I saw one that way, this is the way that I decided to go. And I passed lava pools, so I've got at least 3 lava pools between me and this ocean that you're going to be able to see on this map now that it's updating, I think. But you can see I didn't get very far before I was sure there is indeed an ocean here. So that was brilliant. So we're going to come over here, and you can see there's a lot of lava pools on this map. There's one down there, there's one over there. There's a bunch of red sand and stuff. But lava is not something that I feel like I'm going to have to be worried about, which is terrific, because I was afraid I was going to have to find lava eventually. Well, I know eventually we're going to have to find lava, but I've got lots of lava just on the surface, so I'm going to have to go caving for it if I don't want to. And again, the ocean not really loading very well on my computer. We're going to go ahead and head over here instead of going in down here, though, because this is where some of the pretty coral is, and since I've already done the quests, I can at least show you the pretty coral while I show you the snorkel and whatnot. So, take iron armor. I don't know if I mentioned I made iron armor. I don't think I did. So, when I was doing the magical crops breeding seeds to get 10 out of 10, I did end up making myself some armor, to make it a little bit safer of a journey wherever I went. Oh, sweet. I can show you the next quest fairly easily, too. I didn't think I was actually going to be able to find another one. So, that was the first part of this quest. The second part is to find pearl oysters. And it took me a while to find the first pearl oyster. So, I'm okay with the fact that is missing. But one such thing you've spotted are oysters. Their pearls may be quite useful. The easiest way to collect them is probably to break the block they're sitting on. So it took me a long time to find the first pearl oyster because I started down there in the very deep ocean. But I can see one right here. And I don't think that there's going to be anything wrong with having extras. So let's go ahead and dig him out too. So you dig it out, he falls to the ground, sort of like the dragon egg would. If you put a torch on the dragon egg. Or something along those lines. So we did that. And then, after you finish that quest, you have this quest. A snorkel works well enough to let you stay underwater longer, but you only ever have time to grab one or two things from the ocean floor, and you are still far from being able to reach the bottom of the deeper ocean. The first step is to craft a suit specifically designed for diving. Unlike the snorkel, it will increase your ability to move and harvest blocks while underwater, and also increase how well you can see underwater. That is something that I want. I do. But, diving suit is made out of leather. Suit. And I don't have any way to get leather yet. I don't have cows. I don't have a way to get cows. I'm pretty sure I don't have a way to get cow seeds. Can I? Let's actually, I forgot to look that part up. Let me look. Cow. I don't even know what to call cow seeds. What do you call cow seeds? It's a question. Seeds. Let's see. Can I find? Alright, never mind. I don't even think that that is going to be a way to get leather. So, Crucible Furnish and Fish and Blood Magic look like the two ways that I can do it, or possibly Mana Infusion. But I am nowhere near being able to make an Alchemy Catalyst Slush yet. So, the point of that long rant about leather is I cannot make a diving suit yet. So, if the ocean needs me to do anything else, apparently I can't do that yet. So that's kind of unfortunate. So when I realized that, I was thinking, well, I still would like to be able to get the smeltery, get some faster tools, etc., etc. So the next quest on this page that I looked at was mixing things up. And this one requires you to make a vat. Seeing the way lava and water react with each other has led you to try and develop a controlled environment for mixing substances. You think a vat made of copper is exactly what you need. So then I headed back to the house, which I will do, and when I get there, I will show you the vat. Okay, I am back at the base, and the vat is the quest we were looking at. So I made the vat, so let me show you that real quick. That is this guy right here, and it's basically a cauldron made out of copper. I should note, because I don't think that this is something that was actually said either, when you make copper ore out of essence, you get six ore instead of 8. But when you make iron, you get 8. So I'm not sure why that is, but you get less copper than you do iron when you use the magic crops. It's not really that big of a deal, but it was something I noticed and something I mentioned. So I did the vat. I got the 4 burnt bricks and the 4 clay lava buckets, which was very nice of them to give me 4 clay lava buckets. Then, after that, and this is something that I wish was not completely gone from everything. I looked at this guy. To hell and back. One of your more vague memories of before is that wow, I screwed up on that the last time too. One of your more vague memories of before is that of the existence of other dimensions. The only one you can recall currently is a crucible of fire you've taken to thinking of as the Nether. The first step in dimensional travel has to be developing a portal, and the first step in that regard has to be the building of the portal frame. Obsidian seems thematic enough since it is formed of solidified lava. Now, when I realized we were going to the Nether, I wasn't so sure about the Nether. Still not so sure about the Nether. I don't know what kind of Nether we have. I don't know if it's safe. The pigmen are probably going to try to kill me. Would not surprise me. So, yeah, I intend obsidian. And then there's also the crucible furnace. But I think I wanted to do the obsidian one. So, this is about where I believe I left off when I realized, oh crap, the microphone's not actually off. I really don't know if I did some quests that I'm forgetting. I did those ones. And I did upgrade the bags, which I may not have shown. So the upgrade for the bags is 3 iron, 3 string, and 3 wood. I made 2 of them so that I could upgrade the bags. Did I put the other bags? I did. So apparently the bags can go inside of each other. So I got the lime bag for completing the quest, and I upgraded. I'm sorry, the yellow bag for completing the quest, and I upgraded the lime and the white. And I threw a bunch of stuff in there. So I have bags on me. In fact, let's do that and pull these 2 out in case I need them. I also made fluid tanks, but I didn't make those for a quest. I made those to collect the lava from the lava pools because I'm pretty sure that we're going to need to do that for the obsidian. Obsidian. Okay. So to make obsidian, you need the essence, which you don't have. You can make it out of obsidian slabs. That's interesting. Or you can put a lava and a water in a vat and wait. So that's what we're going to do. Since I have 4 clay buckets of lava, I might as well start now. So I decided that I was going to put the vat and probably other smelting type items in this little cave that I made because I moved all the storage into the house. That's the void bag that we had. So lava, water, and you wait. I think it said 10 seconds. And then obviously the clay, lava buckets. Lava buckets and clay don't mix very well. You use it, it dies, it breaks. So he's gonna make me obsidian, and that wasn't so bad. And then how do I get the obsidian out? Okay, right click with an empty hand to get the obsidian out. So I'm going to probably need to make an infinite water source in here. Let's do it back in the wall maybe. And I'm going to need to make a real bucket because once I run out of these lava buckets, it's only going to give me 4 obsidian, and I need 10. So I'm pretty sure that I have some more iron left, because I made some and I had 2 drops off of the skeleton. So pretty sure. So we'll make a real bucket for the lava. And we'll go get 2 things. Water, and then put an infinite source in there. I'm pretty sure that there's an infinite source. I'll just go to the pool. I think I have an infinite source somewhere other than right here, but I don't know where it is. I don't remember. I may have had it where the house is, so it might not be there anymore, to be honest. So we'll put some more water in here, and we'll do that. And I will probably collect the rest of the obsidian off camera, real fast. And in the next episode, we will be going to the Nether. Dun, 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 dun. So, yep. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Goodbye.